You've been doing this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you get tired of it?
No, never. العقل السليم في الجسم السليم. Our power is coming from our mind. When I just going to lift the weight, I take like a challenge in my mind between me and the weight. I just look at the bar and I say my target to beat you right now, and I will. I love my sport because my sport changed all of my life. Now my career is 18 years. I started from 2006. I have been participated in 4 Paralympic Games, and the sport is not to win. The sport that I like, powerlifting, is just to compete. I will keep competing.
In around 90 minutes time, followed at 6 o'clock in 3 hours time-ish by the men's up to 80 kilo final. And that'll be the biggest field of this opening day.
The technical officials for this session are
So all happening here, the women's 41 and 45 kilos decider combined. We will have 7 going forward for that.
the chief referee from Greece,
So here are our referees for this women's 41 and 45 kilo final. Iliana Raka of Greece, the centre referee. Tibor Gyurko of Hungary, and Russell Wiley of Great Britain, who's looking good.
And the technical delegate from Hungary,
Mohamed Imam is the technical controller of this, and Zita Gyurko is the technical delegate for the entire World Cup this weekend. First day of 3 team competitions taking up a lot of Monday, plus a couple of individual finals. Early on the last day, there'll be the men's up to 72 kilo and the over 107 kilo finals. But we are zipping through the competitions on this opening day in Tbilisi. And this place has seen a lot of action lately. Started with the World Cup here 2 years ago, and since then they've staged the World and European Championships. Dubai having the Worlds in August. So here's the field coming up. Kazakhstan have got 4 across the 2 weight divisions. Ukraine 2, Indonesia 1. And one of the more familiar names in this sport for very good reasons. And in the 41 kilo, it's Aygrim Adakizi of Kazakhstan and Maria Kapika of Ukraine, and the rest are all in the 44 kilo weight division. Here are the 41 kilo world records. Esther Nworgu with the elite world record set last year as a next-gen competitor. I think her gen is now, to be honest. And the 45 kilo records, Guo Lingling, the top mark for China from 4 years ago in Astana at the World Championships there. Loveth Abakin with the next-gen world record set in Abuja in their World Cup event, February 2020.
Yeah.
Esther Walker with the 41 kilo record set.
Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question, so is that all you got? You go big or stronger, you push harder, is that all you got? You climb higher, faster, so is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in, no resting, is that all you got? So you a victor, I only got one question, so is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now, so is that all you got? Take a look at you now, so is that all you got? Look at you now, is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question, so is that all you got?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's ready for powerlifting? Let's see some heavy lifting.
So here we go. 2 in the 41 kilo final, 5
For the first
in the 45 kilo category. And that is where we go first. Snezana Boyko of Kazakhstan. 14 years old, her first international event. And looking for a lifetime best of 50 kilos. Aiming high straight away. So this is the heavier of the two weight divisions. A bit of bouncing between the two categories across the rounds. So Snezana Boyko starting at 50.
Good.
And at the age of 14, she's got it. 3 white lights, 3 out of 3, and she is in front with a very striking lift. That's the perfect way to start an international career. And she got it. Now, what's she going to produce down through the years? Kazakhstan always finding immense talent. Well, for Boyko, that's
For the first attempt, representing
great quality
Kazakhstan,
lifting for the
Aygrim
start.
Aydarkizi.
Next up, we go into the 41 kilo division, and Aygrim Aydarkizi of Kazakhstan. 15 years old. Finished 5th in the Asia Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek in Korea last year. 5th spot, very good. First to go in the 41 kilo division, where there's only 2, her and Marina Kapika of Ukraine.
Rack 3, rack height 3.
So a lifetime best is 58 that she set in the opening round in Pyeongtaek. Didn't get herself subsequent marks in the second and third rounds. But finished 5th. 30 kilos off the medals. Guo Ling Ling got the gold, 111 for an Asian record. And here she comes now. Times are getting to run down a bit. They're going to reset the clock for her, I
load
think.
the bar
Technical
to
stop.
60 kilos, rack height 3.
I think her coach is marking out that he just wants the bar looked at again in terms of the weight that's there. So do they need to reset it? Either way, Igrin Adakizzi has had a bit of extra time. Yeah, they need to put a couple of extra things on. It's not heavy enough. A couple of extra weights having to go on.
The first attempt representing Kazakhstan, Igrin Adakizzi.
So here she comes. This for 60. At the age of 15, this too get the ball rolling in the up to 41 kilo weight division in the way that Boyko, her teammate for Kazakhstan, has already done in the 45 kilo category. So Adakizzi for 60, and that was it. May have to go to the flags in this, and that's what's happening. And 3 white flags. Good lift for Adakizzi. So the first 2 attempts, both from Kazakh lifters, have been good in this opening round. Ready to go for Ukraine is Daria Kobylinska. She's a next-gen competitor. The 2 previous ones rookies, by the way, who also have their own individual set of medals to go for. Only turned 19 last week. Last Wednesday.
For the first attempt representing Ukraine, Daria Kobylinska.
The world junior champion from here 2 years ago. The Ukrainian champion, originally from Rivne. 4th in the European Championships here in Tbilisi last year. Silver in the Manchester World Cup in 2020. So Kobylinska for 78. And that's a good lift. 3 white lights for Daria Kobylinska, and she's now in the lead.
Loaders load the bar to 83
in the
kilos,
45
8.
kilo weight division. Her lifetime best set here last year in the Europeans. Only 2 kilos off that, still in the next gen division. So she's got 2 sets of medals to go for, as well as the additional 2 for the total lift. That's a perfect start. Next up, Marina Kapika. reigning European champion.
For the first attempt, representing Ukraine, Mariana Kobleka.
Three times European Championship medalist, 2013 in election in Russia, 2018 in Luxembourg in France, and gold here in Tbilisi in Georgia. Fifth in Rio in the Paralympic Games of 2016, that her best global result, her best world championship, sixth in 2019. Got past the neck injury in her previous European Championships. From Dnipro. So this for the lead for 83 from Marina Kapika.
One minute.
For an early lead. And she has an early lead. 3 white lights for Marina Kapika.
Loaded,
No misses yet.
To the bar to 92 kilos, rack height 2.
And that has her in front in the 41 kilo final. Kapika on 83. Algarin Arakizi on 60. That's the 1-2 in this final. Clean lines all the way through. And Marina Kapika hits the front for Ukraine.
For the first attempt, representing Kazakhstan, Alina Solodukina.
It's in the 41 kilo final here that she struck gold on a European basis, and that with a lift of 84. The open competition was won by Clara Fuentes of Venezuela. Kapika got the silver in the open, but the point of the European Championships is to find out the European champion, and she is that. Next up, for Kazakhstan, Gulim Kamanbayeva, going for 90 kilos and the lead in this up to 45 kilo final. Asia Oceania silver medalist in Pyeongtaek last June, behind Krije. 8th in the World Championships in Tbilisi 2 years ago, gold in the Manchester World Cup in 2020. Sergei Yagyushkin has been a regular long-term coach, based in Aktobe, her hometown, home city. So 90 for Kamanbayeva to take the lead. So for 90, Kamanbayeva.
No less.
Oh no, it's 2 against on the press sequence. And that is the first miss.
Loaders load the bar to 92 kilos, rack height 2.
Unsuccessful this time. Press sequence from
For the
the
first
center and the right
attempt,
side
representing
referee.
Kazakhstan, Alina Solodokina.
No success in that. So on we go. Alina Solodokina of Kazakhstan next up, going for 92 in this up to 45 kilo final. The Asian Games bronze medalist in 2018, no mark in the European Open Championships in Tbilisi last year, 5th in the Asia-Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek last year, 5th for a second time in an Asia-Oceania Championships. This would be the lead. Again, for her, the bar doesn't need to go far.
No lift.
Didn't go far enough for them. Press sequence.
Loaders load the bar to
Voted down by all
95
three
kilos, rock height
referees, so she misses out. That's really opened up this competition. That's 2 misses in a row from Kurmanbayeva and Solodokina, both of Kazakhstan. And still in the 45 kilo final, it is Daria Kobylinska who leads for Ukraine on 78, the World Junior Champion. One to go in this first round.
For the first attempt,
And for a very good reason, the name that we see
Indonesia,
cropping up a lot.
Ninga Wadiasi.
Ninenga with the Asi, reigning Southeast Asian Games champion, gold there, as was the case with the other Ninenga Widiasi, who's in the heavier weight divisions. They do that double a lot for Indonesia. World bronze, this version of Ninenga Widiasi has got. In 2014 in Dubai, 4th in to the last 3 World Championships in Mexico City and here in Tbilisi. Silver in the last 3 Asia-Oceania Championships. Silver in the last 2 Asian Para Games. The 2022 edition hasn't happened yet. The reigning Southeast Asian Games champion. Won that previously in 2015. Won the European Open Championships in France in 2018. Paralympic silver in Tokyo. Did we mention that? Well, we have now. Used to be a wheelchair racer as well. I'm surprised she had the time. This is for the lead for 95 kilos for Ninenga Widiasi. She was steady. She was good. 2-1 in her favour. That is the lead. A good lift for Ninenga Widiasi. And there's more to come. And she leads by a good distance too. She's 17 kilos clear of Daria Kobylinska of Ukraine. Ninenga Widiasi clearing 95.
Load the bar to 54 kilos, rock height 6.
Very calmly done. Very smoothly done. Good victory for her in the city of Solo back in August when she lifted 97 in the opening round. She's lifted 95 in the opening round here. So round 2 on the way. A 41 kilos event. Kapika leading on 83 for Ukraine.
Representing
Adakisi
Kazakhstan,
second Kazakhstan on 63, and in the 45 kilo weight division, Inanga Widiasi leads on 95 for Indonesia. Daria Kovlinska second on 78. And Snezana Boyko third on 50. Here she is, trying to add 4 kilos onto that tally. So this for 54 from Snezana Boyko. A reminder, she's 14 years old, which is as young as it gets in a competition like this. She's shown really, really good composure throughout this competition. It's continued here. It's a good lift. 2-1 in her favour. Oh, that's impressive. And she now leads overall in terms of the total competition in this 45 kilo final. As she would do, she's got her first 2 marks in, the rest have to come. That was excellent. Tremendous. Very impressive by Snezana Boyko, the latest Kazakh talent that's been found. And here's another one, Aygrim Aydarkizi. 63 in the previous round, going for 65 now. We've already seen her in terms of an international debut and a championship debut as well. Finished 5th in the Asia Oceania Championships in Korea last year. Last year was regional championships year, continental championships year. Scheduled to return in 2026. She's not hanging about, not standing in any ceremony at all. 65, that's up, and that is not good. Press sequence from the 3 referees.
Loaders load the bar to 82 kilos.
She's still got 63 to play with, though. But this time she misses out. So on we go, Daria Kovlinska next up for Ukraine. At the age of 19, the World Junior Champion and 4th in the European Championships last year in Tbilisi. Lifted 18, missed out in the medals by 13. Went as high as 80 in that, going for 82 and a new lifetime best here in this second round, which should be the lead in the total competition as well. Currently lying in the silver medal position, full stop in the competition proper. Well raised and a good lift. 3 white lights to Daria Kovlinska. She clears 82.
Loaders load the bar to 86 kilos.
Very, very well done. She's on 82. Inanga Widiasi leading on 95. Kovlinska now leading in terms of the total lift. How good. She has shown her promise already in this venue by winning the Junior World title in the end of November 2021. Alina Kapika comes now. Got 83 in the first round, going for 86 now. And this is the venue where she won the European title last year after those 2 silvers in Alexin and Brekzumer. She's competed in the last 5 World Championships, so there's a 6th to aim for in Dubai in August. Which, to be honest, by being European champion, she's just about good for. So here she is. That took quite a bit of effort at 86 for Kapika. And that is a good lift. It was worth it. 2 out of 3 for her. And that has her further in the lead. Kapika on 86. Adekisi on 63, who missed her second round attempt. Kapika hasn't done that. An extra 3 kilos on, and she got it. You can hear the strain, definitely. Kept the fluid motion up. So 2-1 in her favour.
The second attempt
Increases her advantage. She leads in terms of the total lift now, on 169 in her weight division. In second place, it is Adekisi on 63. We go on. A miss in the opening round for Gulim Karanbayeva of Kazakhstan on 90. This is again 490. The Asia Oceania silver medalist last year. 8th in the World Championships here in 2021. Very successful in the World Cup circuit over the past few years. Medals of every colour during that time. So Gulim Karanbayeva going again for 90. Didn't go right last time.
No left.
Didn't go right this time. That drifted a bit in the press sequence. 2-1 against. Both side referees could see that happening. It was 2-1 against last time as well. Any side on view at all. Doesn't look too awkward from there, but the control from an angle didn't look right. Comfortable, they're projecting confidence.
The second attempt representing
Not aspiring at
Kazakhstan,
either.
Alina Solodokina.
So also in the women's 45 kilo division, after 2 misses for Karanbayeva, Alina Solodokina, her teammate, trying to avoid the same fate. Going for 92 again. This will put her into the silver medal position behind Inenga Widiasi, and only 3 kilos off that. The Asian Para Games bronze medalist from 4 years ago. So here she goes again. at the same mark, going for 92. And we're heading for the flags. And this time she got it right. 2-1 in her favour from the side referees. And Solodakina goes up to 92, goes up to the silver medal position, and she's right behind Ninenga Widiasi, breathing down her neck. Only 3 kilos off that. And this time she got it right. One more lift to come in this second round, and it is our leader, Ninenga Widiasi of Indonesia. Went for 95 and got it in the opening round, going for 98 now, which is definitely lifetime best territory.
Representing Indonesia, Ninga Widiasi.
So many great successes across the years. Been competing for over a decade now, and very successfully too. Generally, she's been lifting in the 90s to get those medals. 95 to be crowned Asian champion in 2015. That was in Almaty. Lifted the same to be the Southeast Asian Games para champion in Singapore in 2015. Finishing fourth in the World Championships in Mexico City in 2017. She didn't lift as heavy as this. That was 96. Lifted 97 when winning that European Open title in Berck-sur-Mer 5 years ago. Broke through the 100 mark to get the silver behind Guo Lingling in Kitakyushu in the Asia Oceania Championships. And on that occasion, she actually outlifted her namesake teammate, who's in a weight division quite a bit heavier than this, sometimes in the up to 86 kilo, the second heaviest weight category. So here she is, 98 kilos for a solid lead of 6 kilos.
No lift.
Not this time. The stop sequence from two of our three referees, the side referees.
Rack height 6.
For the center referee, it was good, but not for the other two. Ninenga Widiasi this time has missed out. For the Southeast Asian Games champion. Always a good candidate to medal in terms of the global championships as well. So that stop sequence. Doesn't seem to have been obviously touching on the chest from either angle, frankly. It looked fine straight on. But from the side it was looking like daylight. So this is where we are. Kapika leading in the 41 kilo weight division, Widiasi the 45 kilo weight division.
Third attempt representing Kazakhstan, Snezana Boyko.
Snezana Boyko going now in the women's 45 kilo final. The rookie from Kazakhstan looks to have hit her marks to get the gold medal in that and in the total as well. This for 57. She's lying in fourth place in the women's 45 kilo final, and this for another lifetime best. She's had two already today at 50 and 54.
No left.
And that is 2-1 against on the press sequence.
Loaders,
But she's had a good competition.
65 kilos, back height 3.
Turns 15 in a month's time. 50 and 54 already secured. 2 lifetime bests, this trying to be a third. Trying to keep that under control. Just going on the scenic route a little bit. That's not very far away, in truth. So Boyko finishing on 54, currently in 4th place
For the third attempt,
in her women's 45 kilo final.
Kazakhstan, Aygurim Aydarkizi.
Aygurim Aydarkizi currently lying in 2nd in the women's 41 kilo final, and there she will finish. Just looking to add 2 kilos onto a mark. She has finished in 2nd place in the total category as well. Whether she gets this or not, this is all about lifetime best. So Aydarkizi has made it happen. 2 white lights, she's got 2 of her 3 lifts. She's hit 2 lifetime bests today. And for the 15-year-old,
bar to 86 kilos,
that's all she could have asked for. Well, something like this, just being here and getting a mark on the board is such a big, big thing. That's the first achievement. And then just try and add to it. She has done that. We've all been greatly impressed by the standard of competition so far, and
by Ukraine, Daria
in the
Kovlenska.
5 weight divisions we've had so far at this Tbilisi World Cup, nobody has suffered a wipeout, nobody has bombed out, failed to register a mark. Daria Kovlenska's got her 2 tallies today, and this for the next one in 86. So she's currently leading in terms of the total lift on 45. She's the next gen competitor, so she's leading that category as well. Bronze medal position right now overall in the women's 45 kilo final, and she will stay there with this lift. It does not guarantee a medal yet, because Kerman-Bieva without a mark is still to come. Kovlenska 86. That was a big step up from 82 this time, as we have seen. Couldn't get it up very far, and as a result she misses out, doesn't get that at 86.
88 kilos, rack height 8.
82 her best, but 2 lifetime bests today. And Daria Kovlenska ends on 82. Right now she's only guaranteed next-gen medals and nothing else. The overall medals in the main competition, the best lift, and the total as well are
For the third
precariously dangling.
representing by Ukraine, Mariana Kopleka.
Marina Kapika. About to get a wake-up call. Yep, she got it. She got it. So this for 88 for a clean sweep to get all the marks in. 83 and 86 she's already got for the European champion, which she was in waiting for a good few years with those European silvers, 2 of them, and now a gold here. Last September, pretty much to the inch, right where she is now. she has won the women's 41 kilo competition, and she has won the total lift as well. But this to get everything in. Kapika for total domination all the way through. Put a lot of effort in to get that at 86, a bit more at 88. But
No lift.
the three referees going against her on the press.
Loaders load the bar to 90 kilos, rank high 2.
So she doesn't get that, but she does get 86, and she gets all the gold medals. They just stopped moving on the way up. It wasn't being pressed upwards evenly. It wasn't moving the upward motion. And she also hit the rack of the back,
Representing Kazakhstan, Gulim
which was
Kurbaneva.
the end of that. Off the rack, end of lift, that's it, automatic red. Gulim Kurbaneva then trying to avoid a wipeout, 90 and 90. She's missed and now going for 90 again. It would put her up into the bronze medal position in this 45 kilo final. Yassi on 95 leading, Solodikina on 92 in second place. Kurbaneva looking to leap up into third. Was that enough? Nope.
No lift.
All three against on the press, so
Loaders load
no
the bar
joy
to
for her.
93 kilos, rank high 2.
And she misses out. And she does indeed miss out on registering a mark, and she does suffer a wipeout, a bombing out. And Kurbaneva
For the third attempt, representing Kazakhstan, Alina Solodukina.
is denied from registering a score. So, what that means is definitely now a bronze for Daria Kobylinska of Ukraine, the junior world champion. She finishes with the bronze. Solodikina has the silver, and she's not aiming much higher than the 92 she got in the second round. This for 93. Kazakhstan miss out on multiple medals in this. In terms of the best lift anyway, it's a different story in terms of the total lift. Kobylinska actually still leads on 160. Boyko in Kazakhstan in second on 104. And third is Ninenga Widiasi on 95. Solodikina is fourth on 92, so if she gets this, she goes into the lead in terms of the total lift. Nobody out of the 7 we're seeing in this session will get all 3 lifts. Solodikina trying to get her second success out of the 3. How much control did she have right at the end as she was extending? None.
No lift.
Or not enough anyway. And she
Loaders
gets
load the bar to 98 kilos, rank
no
high
votes
9.
of approval from her 3 referees, but she does finish on 92, and that is silver in this World Cup. Solodakina finishes fourth in terms of the total lift. We've just got one attempt to go. We have everybody locked into their various positions now in every competition bar the 45 kilo total. Inanga Widiasi has won in terms of the best lift, the main event, going for 98 here.
For the third attempt, representing Indonesia,
She missed in the previous
Ninga
round.
Waidasi.
Inanga Widiasi, the Southeast Asia Games champion, world bronze, Paralympic silver, Asian Games silver, European Open gold. A very successful career. And she's 30. So you see how long they go on in this event. Who knew being on TV would be so exciting? It's not unreasonable to be thinking she can still be winning big medals for another
1 minute.
15 years. She has won the World Cup gold here, and this to win the total gold medal as well for all three lifts combined. She missed in the second round in 98. Not by a lot, it was only 2 and against. What about this one? Has she cleaned enough for all of them?
No left.
2 and against again. And for differing reasons, it now was the stop sequence last time. She wins on 95. So she doesn't get the last attempt, but she will get the gold medal in a few moments' time. She wins on 95. And this sets her up so well for World Cup year, for Asian Para Games year in Hangzhou, which has been very heavily delayed by a year. Great mark.
This now concludes the competition in the women's up to 41 kilos and up to 45 kilos category. Thank you very much for your attention, and please remain seated for the victory ceremony, which will follow shortly.
Well, she takes the honors. Only the first lift counted for her, but that's all she needed. 2 victory ceremonies coming for the best lift in the women's 41 kilo, best lift in the 45. Marina Kapika winning the 41 kilo competition for Ukraine, lifting 86. Igrim Adakizian second on 65. And the women's 45 kilo title going to the Inanga Widiasi of Indonesia with her lift of 95. And there's a plethora of other titles and medals that'll be handed out away from your gaze in the atrium of this tremendous venue, the Hualing Ballroom, the Hualing Hotels in Preference. And the women's 41 kilo ceremony is on the way.
The victory ceremony for the World Cup Elite Women's up to 41 kilos category. Please welcome the medalists.
So the women's 41 kilo victory ceremony. 2 in this event. And they hit their marks.
The medals will be presented by Hualin Hotel, Georgi Adamia. Silver medalist representing Kazakhstan, Aigarim Aydarkizi.
Going to Aigarim Aydarkizi.
Gold medalist representing
Clearing 63
Ukraine,
and 65
Mariana
kilos for Kazakhstan, and the
Popleka.
gold going to the European champion from Ukraine, Marina Kapika. Another top honour to come in
Please
this
rise
venue,
if
which
you're
is where
able
she won
for
the
the
European
national
title
anthem
last
of
year.
Ukraine.
She's done it again here. Gold for Ukraine. Marina Kapika gets this World Cup gold, clearing 86 kilos. Aydarkizi on 65, who also will take the rookie medals for the best lift and the total lift as well. Kapika winning the total lift as well, 169 to 128. Aydarkizi also gets the rookie gold, as well as the silver medal, all told in this.
Please welcome the medalists.
So now the women's 45 kilo victory ceremony.
The medals
Again,
will
one
be
of
presented
the
by
regular best.
Georgi Adamia. Bronze medalist
Succeeds again.
representing
So bronze
Ukraine,
for
Daria
Ukraine, and she'll get a
Popleka.
next-gen gold as well. She has succeeded in the past. She is still the reigning world junior champion. Celebrated her 19th birthday 10 days ago. Daria Kovalinskaya gets the bronze for Ukraine, going up to 82 kilos. Alina Solodakina of Kazakhstan gets the silver medal. Only one successful lift, that's all she needed to get 92. Solodakina at the Asian Games, bronze medalist in 2018.
And the gold
in
medalist
Jakarta from Almaty.
Indonesia.
And the gold goes to the
Ningga
Southeast Asian
Widiasi.
Games champion for Indonesia, Ningga Widiasi. Her first round attempt to 95. Again, the only mark that she got, but again, the only mark she needed. She takes the gold
Please rise
for
if you're able
Indonesia.
for the national anthem of Indonesia.
Ningga Widiasi takes the gold for Indonesia. Good on her.
Women's up to
Good win.
45 kilos medalists.
Good start to World Championship year for her. Nine years since she won a World Championship medal. Mind you, only 2 years since she won a Paralympic medal. Silver in Tokyo. She's a contender. She has been here and she has won here.
Women's up to 45
And in terms of the total, Dalia Komalinska will get the gold medal shortly for Ukraine. A total of 160. Snezana Boyko in second place in that, with her very impressive total lifts of 104. She gets the silver for Kazakhstan in this women's 45 kilo final. And in competition, the 49, the 54 kilo finals, and that's underway in about half an hour. Be back soon.
4 kilos will begin in 30 minutes.